Hi, I'm Tim Farrell, and I'd like to share my Walking in the Earth meditation with you. So what I'd like you to do is, in whatever position you find comfortable, standing, sitting, lying, take a gentle breath in and out. Feel the breath flow in through your nose and down into your throat, at whatever rate feels comfortable to you. As you breathe, imagine that breath washing in and washing out of your nose and your throat. Imagine you can feel that breath going down into your throat and all the way down into your lungs, washing in and washing out at your own pace. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to fix. You're simply following the breath. You're already breathing, so you just have to go with the breath. The next few breaths, feel that breath going all the way down into your lungs, washing in and washing out. No effort, nothing to do, nothing to fix. Imagine the breath flowing all the way to the bottom of your lungs, washing in and washing out. And then in the next few breaths, imagine that breath can go past your lungs and down into your abdominal area. Breathing in, breathing out. Taking that breath further, imagine it going all the way down to your hips, washing in and washing out, like a warm wave washing up and down a beach. You're already breathing, so there's nothing to do but go with the breath. When you get to your hips, imagine that breath goes down one of your legs. You pick the path of least resistance. One leg will be easier than the other. So just imagine that you can follow that breath down into your leg, washing in and washing out, all the way down through your thigh, through your knee, shin, and down to your ankle and your foot. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to fix. It's simply just following the breath, imagining, if you will, that your consciousness and your breath move through your body together. When you get to your foot, just for a minute, imagine that when you take the next breath in, you breathe up through the earth and into your bottom of your foot. Imagine that you're breathing through a big system of roots that spreads out in a circle around the foot. Breathing in, breathing out, just following your breath. And imagine you can see that circle of roots like the big surface roots of an oak tree spreading out, supporting a huge old oak tree on the earth. As you breathe in and out, you're drawing up that breath from the earth into your foot. Imagine that one area on your foot is easier than the other, that the roots from one part, your heel, toe, the inside or the outside of your foot, whatever you see, is easier than the other areas. It's healthier, it's shinier, it's brighter, it's stronger, whatever comes to you. And then imagine breathing up and down through the earth into your foot in that area. As you draw in and out, you'll feel that one direction, either up or down, is easier than the other direction. In the next few breaths, just feel which breath is easier. Is it up or down? The difference between up and down is just the resistance to the flow of the breath into your body. And you can imagine, after picking the easiest direction, the path of least resistance, as you breathe in the easy direction through the easiest part of your foot, you breathe through the center in the easy direction of that part of your foot, and then breathe out as if it's a wave washing up and down a beach. The difference between up and down is no more than a sandcastle on that beach. You breathe the easy direction through the middle, and then that wave washes around the outside. The difference between up and down is no more than a sandcastle on a beach. And the ocean's inevitable ability to dissolve and wash that sandcastle away will occur with the next few breaths. The ocean can wash anything away, even mountains, over time. So allow that breath to wash up, to wash down, the path of least resistance, in the direction of least resistance. There's nothing to do, there's no work, you're already breathing. Just allow that breath to go up and down through your foot. When the up and down difference has dissolved like a sandcastle on the beach, move on to the next easiest part and continue from the first all around your foot. It doesn't have to be in any order. You can go from your toe to your heel, your inside to the outside of your foot. But imagining you're breathing up and down through those huge, big, supporting roots like a big old oak tree standing on the earth, spreading out in a circle around your foot. Washing in and washing out, like a wave washing up and down a beach. Finding the difference between up and down or down and up is no more than a sandcastle in the front of that wave. Washing through the center with the easy direction and allowing the opposite breath to flow around its sides and simply dissolve it back into the beach until up and down are the same. So as you move around your foot, you'll find that it starts to have positive feedback with the breath, that the root system starts to get bigger and brighter and stronger as you breathe. Each one that opens helps the next part to open, and on you go, until your right foot or your left foot, whichever one you start on, has a big clear circle of roots around it. When it gets to the point where you feel happy that there's no really obvious part that's being blocked, you can go to any area that is really standing out on its own, that hasn't moved, and go directly to that area and repeat. Breathe up, breathe down, find the path of least resistance, find the path that's easiest, breathe up and down through it until it dissolves like a sandcastle on the beach in front of a wave. When you're happy with that foot, go to the opposite foot and repeat the same. Find the path where the energy flows or the breath flows up and down the easiest. Breathe up and down from the earth. Feel which direction's easiest, up or down, Imagine that breath drawing up as you breathe in from the earth, whether it's the big toe or the heel, the inside or the outside of the foot, doesn't matter. Whichever part is the easiest to you. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to fix. You're already breathing, you're just following your breath. It's already going into all these areas. So drawing your breath from the earth through the part of least resistance, in the direction of least resistance, and allowing the opposite direction to flow like the water receding around a sandcastle, dissolving it from the sides, the breath through the middle, dissolving it through the center, and that sandcastle, or the difference between your breath up and down, simply dissolves back into the beach until you feel that left or the right foot, whichever one you're on now, becomes just the same as the other one, going around in a big circle like big oak tree roots on your feet, spreading out across the earth. As you breathe, with each section, it reinforces the other sections and speeds up the process until you're standing on the earth with a big ring of oak tree roots across the surface of the earth, holding you firmly on the planet, holding you in Mother Earth through those roots, being supported. When you're happy with that, then imagine your next few breaths going from the bottom of your feet like big tap roots all the way down into the earth, right to the center of the earth. You'll find a red ball in the center of the earth, and those tap roots sink deep into the center of that red ball. As you draw in with the next few breaths, imagine drawing warm red energy from the center of that earth, that big red ball, into your feet. And with each breath, you're filling your legs with warm red energy, like a well filling up as you breathe. The big oak tree roots are still supporting you, and now the tap roots are filling your legs as you breathe. With each breath, the red warm energy rises up through your shins, through your knees, drawing all the way up through your thighs and into your hips. When you get to your hips, imagine that warm red energy flowing back into your pelvis, filling your pelvic bowl with warm red energy. And then, in the next few breaths, imagine a third taproot, a taproot running from your tailbone or your coccyx at the base of your spine, all the way into the center of that red ball in the middle of the earth. And as you breathe now, that red warm energy fills through your legs as well as comes from your tailbone and meets in your pelvic bowl at the base of your spine. Breathing in and breathing out, drawing warm red energy, filling your pelvic bowl, filling the base of your spine. And with each breath now, starting to rise and fill all the way up through your spine, washing in, washing out. With each breath, your spine's getting fuller, filling up from the center and then filling out into your abdominal area like a tube, like a well filling up with warm red energy. All the way from the center of the earth, through your spine, all the way up, filling your abdominal area to the base of your lungs, through all of your organs, like a tube, like a well, filling your body with warm red energy. In the next few breaths, imagine that warm red energy filling up through your spine and into your lungs, into the base of your lungs, into your heart, all the soft tissue, all the organs in your chest, all the way up to the top of your lungs and into your shoulders at the base of your neck. When you get to this stage, imagine that you have 2 more tap roots running from the center of your palms all the way into the center of the earth. So now when you breathe in, you're drawing warm red energy from the center of the earth up through your tailbone, up through your feet, and through your hands, through your arms, through your forearms, through your upper arm, through your shoulders, meeting that warm red energy flowing up through your spine at the base of your neck. When you get to this point, they all join together, coalesce, and start to fill your neck and your spine through your neck up into the base of your head. Drawing in and drawing out. Filling your neck all the way into the base of your skull, and then up into your head, up into your skull, flowing out into all the areas of your face, your mouth, your nose, your brain, until you can get right to the top of your head. When you get to the top of your head, imagine this warm red energy filling the well to its top. The big oak tree roots are still supporting you across the earth. The tap roots are drawing up from the center of that big red ball in the center of the earth. And you've filled your entire form, your entire body to its very top. And in the next few breaths, that warm red energy flows out of the top of your head all the way up to a white ball that's above you, filling the center of that white ball with warm red energy from the earth, flowing through your body, drawing up with each breath, connecting into that white ball, into its center, filling the center of that white ball with warm red earth energy. And in the next few breaths, I want you to imagine that as you breathe out, that white ball sends energy down through your body, through the top of your head, through your arms, through your spine, through your legs, all the way down to the center of the earth. So as you're breathing now, you're drawing red warm energy up to the white ball, and then white energy all the way down to the red ball, washing in and washing out, dissolving any tension, any areas where the energy doesn't flow, simply dissolve. Now as you breathe, draw from the center of the earth all the way up to that white ball above your head. Breathing out, allowing that white ball to flow all the way down to the red ball in the center of the earth. Imagine anything in the way of that flow simply washing away like a sandcastle on the beach. Washing up, washing down. All the tension in your body, anywhere in your body that you feel it, simply dissolves like a sandcastle on a beach. And as you feel the flow unimpeded, moving up and back through your body, feel those root systems spreading off across the earth. The deep tap roots descending into the center of the earth. And just feel for a moment your connection with the earth, your Mother Earth, if you like, as a sentient being. Feel the joy the earth has that you have now connected back with it, as you always have, physically, energetically, but now consciously connected to the earth you were born on, as one system of life, one system of consciousness, a continuum from the spirit, the white ball above you, to the red ball in the center of the earth. Feel the joy that the earth has, that you are now standing consciously connected to it. Let that joy fill your body. It's your birthright to stand on this earth, and the earth is happy that you are standing with it. If you can, now would be a good time to go out into some area of nature, even just a small park with trees or other plants, and just practice walking in the earth, allowing your energy to flow into the earth as you move across the earth. See if you can feel as you walk past other life forms, people, dogs, but especially trees. Feel where your energy field moves past theirs and it interacts in the earth. This is the very beginning of this journey, and I hope you found it enjoyable. And maybe we'll start to get some concept of what it means for the indigenous people of this planet when they say that they are one with the earth.